we finally have a day inside the garage. I have not got a call yet to go to work. It's kind of nice. My son's been dropped off at daycare. We have all for him on the frickin' TV up there. We got a fire going. It is negative 26 degrees Celsius outside. So let's switch that to Fahrenheit for you guys. Negative 26 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let's disconnect from my house Wi-Fi because it doesn't really... That's negative 14.8 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty cold outside. That's not including the wind chill. But we have a fire going. It's gonna warm up. It says it's still 0 inside of here, but we'll get this place warmed up. Here's my goal for today for this car. We have had very, very little time to work on this, and they've kind of rewritten all the rules as I've been building it. So that kind of sucks. You guys seen me burn the rules in the last video because it's just a waste of paper at this point in time. I'm just gonna build this and then take it to shows that I want to take it to. So saying that, I had these like grand ideas for a cage and blah, blah, blah. But because I can't take it to that one promoter now, I'm probably gonna have to really dial it back on the cage itself. And we're gonna have to do other things just to make this thing tough. So my goal today is to get that sub into this car. We're gonna keep all of our subframe spacers because most places around here make you keep the subframe spacers in. If you guys don't know, here we go. I can't get it off. It's just a little piece of rubber that is goes between the unibody and the subframe, but we're gonna have to keep those in pretty much everywhere here and go from there. So the first step is to get that engine onto this subframe. I think we can do that. So let's kind of get set up, and my plan is to drag this engine to here via these eyelids where they come along, and then lift the car up, and it'll lift the engine up, and then I can put the engine on the subframe, and then I can put the subframe underneath there. So there's going to be a couple steps, so let me get set up and I'll get right back to you. But because of the cold temperatures, my camera has dropped from 60% down to 23%, so we're going to get this camera charged up, so that way it's ready to do everything.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
So we got her up here onto the fadangled engine installing table device, and then I realized that this motor mount was garbage, so we had to go pull one off a spare car. And then I realized that this bolt was stripped, so then I had to change that out. And then I realized the back bolt was completely loose, like finger tight. So I think this thing had a pretty rough life, and it's covered in fire extinguisher dust, so I don't know what all that's from. And maybe it's drywall dust. I think it's drywall dust. I don't know why it's covered in drywall dust. We'll figure that out later. But as of right now, we're pretty much ready to start installing this thing. So this table is as high as it can go, but unfortunately, it can't go as high as the car is. And I think it would be absolutely terrifying if it did. So, there's a couple things I want to do before installing it. Some of the stuff that's going to be pretty hard once it's inside the car. I would like to install the power steering line. One, because last time this went in this motor went in the car, it took me almost 2 hours to get that bolt started. and I have no idea why. So I'd like to try to get ahead of that problem. And then I might throw a starter on it. Why is there no starter on this engine? I don't know. There's also plugs missing from the transmission. Again, I don't know. And then what I find really funny is this is not a transmission dipstick. This is an engine oil dipstick. Why is that jammed in there? I'm not sure, but it's in there. So it's gonna stay there. That's the problem with running an engine a lot of times is I don't exactly know. Oh, perfect. The actually engine oil one is broken. Did I pick the wrong engine to put inside this car? I hope not, because this is a lot of work. Yeah, like I was saying, there's quite a bit of things I want to get done to this. So I'm gonna kind of take a step away from the camera. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff up, and then hopefully get this thing ready to go inside the car. We'll be right back. This arm is a little in the way. Not really sure if that's gonna work. Let's do something a little sketchy. Zach, why doesn't all your jacks work? I don't know, maybe I use them as stepping stones for cars? I don't know. It kind of seems like a dumb idea, but this might work. May not have a brain, but I have an idea. Look at that, we got the arm moved. That was terrifying. Oh, a little higher maybe. There we go, look at that. All right, so I think we're just about ready to put this thing in. So we've got the steering shaft all lubed up. We got everything going good. Come on, baby. That didn't sound good. Screw it, keep going. Keep going. Okay, we're hung up here on this. Pull this out of the way. It's just plastic, but it could be enough to screw everything up, you never know. Tie rod out of the way. Tie rod out of the way. We're coming in, holy crap. Starting to come together, boys and girls. Okay, back just a bit. Nope, too far. There we go, I think that's about it. Okay, so we're nowhere near the right spot 100%, but close enough to get close. Huh. Where did I put all those bolts? The subframe's really not lining up that good. So what we're having to do is put a come along and pull it. I don't know why it's not lining up, but it's not going 100% down here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, to be honest, it took me almost 15 minutes to find the damn bolts. I must have put them somewhere and then forgot where I put them. So we have a come along wrapped around the subframe down here to try to pull it straight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that out after I'm done. That's okay though. So we're making sure that we're lubricating things pretty goddamn good. So the last thing I want to do is snap off one of these subframe bolts. Yeah, this whole thing just twisted again. Maybe this car's been in an accident. Maybe. Maybe it's unhappy with me because I've pulled it around my yard with the loader for so long. This was this side right here, actually, now that I think about it, was the side I hooked up to with the loader to pull it out. So maybe I bent it a bit. I find it crazy that this is not going together very nicely. Anti-seize is everywhere. We're going to get this thing bolted in there 100%. I'm gonna clean up my hands. Try to get this damn come along chain out of here because that's not gonna come out now. Holy crap. Well, then we'll be right back. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera on for the first half. I'm just getting back in the running of making videos again because it's been almost 2 months. So we'll be right back. Okay, well. Seems to be we got her down and on there now. I think I found out some of my problem. You guys may laugh and say, oh, Zach, you're so dumb, you're so dumb. I forgot to put the steering knuckle on. But I got it now. I had to take it back out and put the steering knuckle on. I think that's why it was pushed so far forward. It wasn't easy, but it's on there. So what we're gonna do now that we got all those tight, we're gonna come all the way down, put the steering knuckle on, and then we're gonna come under and put all these transmission mounts and motor mounts on and get going from there. So let's get this thing down and do some more work. We have got all of the motor mounts tightened down, so that's a great step. Now, it's become time for these. So we're pulling the control arms down with the ratchet, a little come along. Those little 1/4 ton come alongs, guys, they are handy. So I don't want to put everything together yet, mostly because I don't have axles in this yet, but we're gonna get pretty much this whole front end set. You know what? Let's put an axle in this. I think we can do that. Let me be right back. Just so you guys know, every bolt gets anti-seize. Oh, excuse me. Let's go get an axle for this puppy. Oh, all right. Pull that ground cable out of the way. Axle in. Perfect. If I go this way, that weighs a little better, I think. I think that's an old body one. fuck. Fuck, that's cold. I might not have axles for this. Well, we just got the lower ball joint in there. We got everything done. The W body crap, sitting on Toyota Camry crap. We were just missing the axles. So I think I'm gonna go to Rock Auto tonight or Parts Avatar, whatever, compare prices and buy some axles. I don't have any axles for Camrys 97 to 01 out of cars right now. And if I do, they're so buried in snow outside, I ain't ever gonna find them. So we're gonna buy some axles. But I think that's a pretty good day today. I think we got the motor on the subframe installed, all the motor mounts in, except for the top one. Got the steering knuckle on. I think we did quite a bit today. So overall, pretty happy. Would have been nicer to get an axle into it, but hey, you can't do everything. But I'm happy that everything's kind of mounting up and fitting. And not bad for a negative 26 degree day. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here later on Zach's Workshop. And if you guys don't know, I'm coming to New York. No, it's not for Mini Meltdown, unfortunately. I'm coming to the swap meet, and it's been an honor that I've been invited to the creators tent. So I'll be going there with some t-shirts and some stickers. So if you guys want to see me in person, you live in upstate New York or anywhere around there, come check us out at the Northeast Demolition Derby swap meet in Horse something? What is it? It'll be in Horsehead, New York. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back here later on Zach's Workshop.